This ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me, ballin' jump, man. Touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too? That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play worse. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slot.
First quarter of the season already in the rear view here, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now in his 4th season in the NFL. First carry now for David Montgomery.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's a
right away, he lost the football. Well, Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Second down.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 38 now.
14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
Here's McCarthy.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
At the 31-yard line.
Complete. Jefferson the target. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
To the air with McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Tackle made at the 20.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 14 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. David Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays altogether. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Now a 2nd and 6.
Number 5, T. Higgins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins.
T. Higgins. A 7-yard gain. And the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught by Laporta. Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field.
That's another first down.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Vikings 31-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Second down and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A gain of 12
They're able to
yards.
convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Sam Laporta, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dragons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second and 6.
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken around the 12. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2nd down and 3.
41. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now 3rd down and 7. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Quick throw on the slant, but that's behind his man and incomplete.
Intended for Justin
The Vikings send out their punter
Incomplete.
as he'll come on to kick this one away.
4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now back to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A gain of 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now it'll be 4th and short.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
McCarthy's pass.
3rd down and 1.
To T.J. Hawkinson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
The Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41.
McCarthy off the play fake. Complete to Addison on the out route.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Montgomery back to the ground.
Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give left side to Montgomery. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff
and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st down
and now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. You've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll set up a throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
3rd and 5.
22. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw.
Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Pass caught by Pearsall. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17.
On play action, McCarthy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings 1st down.
Here's McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
McCarthy's pass.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Touchdown, Vikings! David Montgomery. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston set to take over. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down, Houston.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete to Laporta. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game started the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
T. Higgins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
15-yard line.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's out to the left, flat and complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. T. Higgins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dragons have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That time, a 9-play drive. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. Well, here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be second down.
To Ricky Pearsall. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25-yard line.
On play action. Now McCarthy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Von Miller. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and he's still to give up the middle. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 3. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down.
And this one too low.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
The 2nd down pass.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal, Houston.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it.
T. Higgins with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Dragons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
His kick is
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Gets around him. And they'll get him down inside with 30 to 27. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Down,
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go play action. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Throwing is McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
53 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ricky Pearsall
With his second touchdown of the game, the 4th of the year.
And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. They will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
2nd and 6.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
First down.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
78 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake.
This is caught. Touchdown. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4-4 lead.
They have to right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
And now out comes Houston.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Higgins out of the right side. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and 1. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Down, Dragons.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, put in by Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 23-yard line.
That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14 yards.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dragons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
The kickoff for Houston.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
on play action, McCarthy. The shuffle pass, and it's complete. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Montgomery. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. Tucker 5. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board, both off.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow.